Hello everybody, welcome to our next Diamond Report. It's Thursday, August 25th. Today's theme is respect for the game. First topic for everybody, ADs, coaches, umpires, the dugout. Coaches, make sure you, your assistant coaches, and all team personnel are in the dugout during live ball play. Unless obviously you're on offense and you're coaching out on the field. We've really got to clean this up. We can't have buckets and coaches out on the field, outside of that dugout. Clean it up. Likewise, umpires, make sure you're enforcing this, looking for this, and acting accordingly. IBlack. There is currently no NFHS softball rule nor NSAA softball manual rule regarding IBlack. And this is something that coaches and umpires have to work together on. So here's how I addressed it in the Diamond Report. For coaches, make sure you're monitoring the use of IBlack with your players. Make sure it's appropriate, that it's used properly, that it's not going to be distracting to the opponent. The example I give is if you've got glitter-infused eye black that your pitcher's wearing, there's a good chance the other team's going to say it's distracting us. So don't let that pitcher wear it. Okay. Likewise, umpires, if a team brings it to your attention and says, "Hey, that's distracting," handle it accordingly. And again, I go back to it's a slippery slope because we don't have a rule in place. Honestly and personally, I'd rather we have to worry about other things than eye black. So I'm asking both coaches and umpires to work together in addressing issues as they arise. Coaches' attire. Rule 353 for you coaches. You've got to be dressed accordingly and appropriately according to 353 in coaching attire to gain access to the field after that pregame home plate meeting. Umpires, don't let anybody on the field coaching-wise if they're not dressed accordingly. They've got to be in proper attire. They've got to have, the coaching school uniform. They got to have all the details covered in Rule 353. Make sure we're taking a look at that because, again, it's respectful for the game. One additional topic, and I believe the final topic for everybody, is the lineup card and that pregame home plate meeting. It is a rule, it's 351, the head coach must be present at that pregame plate meeting. And it says the head coach. After all, the head coach is the one that the umpire is going to look to if there's some questions that arise during the game. The head coach is the one that should sign up on that lineup card at that plate meeting. And by the way, umpires, make sure they're doing that. Make sure the head coach is present, that they're signing off on the lineup cards and the exchange. Worst case scenario, if we've got a situation where the coach is going to be restricted, they're going to look to restrict that head coach. The head coach should be at the pregame plate meeting. Second page, just for coaches, a reminder you cannot add or schedule new games. Season has begun. Also, if you are hosting a tournament and you're going to have weather, postpone a game or two, make sure you read that section. It's been in there a couple weeks now on we cannot manipulate tournament formats once the tournament has begun. Also, coaches, a reminder you can vote for your postseason umpires. That is available to you in your NSAA login. It is also open for ADs. And finally, for umpires, we've added an observer in the panhandle for this year, Keith Ferguson. So that's one change from last week. So we're happy to have Keith on board. And then finally, umpires, make sure you're applying for postseason consideration. That deadline is Friday, September 9th. It's quickly approaching, and we're going to use a whole lot of you. Take care, everybody. Have a good weekend.